Just being serious, we're not often very serious, but I do have a serious thing that we need to talk about. We just want to send our best wishes out to Carl Whiteley, who was in an accident a couple of weeks ago. He was in quite a critical condition. I know a lot of people watching this will probably know Carl or know of him. So we just really wanted to say, everybody here who's thinking about you, Carl, and we hope you get a speedy recovery. We'll see you with your madcap adventures soon. Let's just do our thing. Right, so what we do?
I think Rob needs to explain to people why certain elements of this helmet look like it does. And that's what we're doing. Because we get a lot of questions on social media through messaging, just various things. For example, people don't know why it's shaped like it is. Recently I was there for a conversation Andrea had with a customer where they thought they dented their helmet here while on a troop, when in actual fact it looks like that.
You could have just done this.
You're the man to explain it. I don't know why things are like that, I just know they are.
Yeah, well, that's all everyone needs to know.
By the time this goes out as well, I'm then going away and Rob says he's not doing anything while I'm gone. So I'm trying to make sure there's a couple of videos to keep everyone entertained.
They don't need to know that.
You said to f***ing tell them.
No, I didn't.
You said tell them I'm going to Malaysia to earn some money.
No, I mean, you do a video of you in Malaysia and put that up. That's what I was saying.
That's going to be very interesting for people.
It is just... Alright, let's talk about the Stormtrooper helmet. We've done a lot recently with the Scout. We've got a lot of snow troopers on the build at the moment, and ties and X. There's an awful lot of stuff going on. But one of the things that we're probably most well known for is the Stormtrooper. For obvious reasons, it's the only Stormtrooper cast from the original suit. One of the issues that we get asked quite regular, and that we reply to the email, every email that asks this question gets a reply. Andrea's can type it in her sleep now about the explanation. So we thought, instead, let's put a video out there, and then we'll probably put another video out in a few weeks again to say the same thing, and just to make sure everyone's aware of this. Because I just assumed everybody, once we've told people, that everybody knows. Clearly not the case.
Well, this is part of the thing with what is every day for you and for Si and the other guys here is not every day for people who are just getting into this or just deciding they're going to get an RS suit. You know, I was someone who looked into it and wondered why this and why that.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. There's people coming in this who are brand new to it and don't know this information. So let's just have a quick run through the helmet. So the helmet is not symmetrical. It's got a real odd shapes going on. And if you look at it from the bottom, if I hold the, let me get it this way. If I hold the helmet,
Can we do it your floor or leaving it?
we can leave it, I think.
Yeah,
this
right,
week.
I'll get off then.
We're going to leave the floor. Let's leave the floor. So let's take a little look at this, if I can hold it in the right position. So as you can see, if that face is straight, like so, you can see that the sort of the bell shape of the dome is all off center. And if I hold it so that that's centered, it's like so. It's very asymmetrical. It's not
Symmetrical.
it's not a designed piece. It was hand sculpted, and we think it shows. Then there's a couple aside from that, there are other things going on. So this was the vac forming of costumes was quite a relatively new thing when these were done, and we can see here that there's a lot of texture going on the dome there. Can I get that in the light? What does that show? That might work. That may be working. You may be able to see that. So this texture is nothing to do with the paint finish on it. It's actually a lot to do with the way the moulds were constructed and how those moulds interacted with the plastic when it was being formed. And then another point of interest that we get asked quite a lot, deformation in the tube areas on the underneath there, on the underside, and we can see that there's some crush what looks like crushing going on. I used to think it was crushing when the original helmet that we took this from had been crushed, but now I realise that that's not the case. I'll see you next week. Bye. Have a nice weekend.
I will, and you.
Yeah, I used to think that these were these little indents were crush marks, and now I know that they're not. They were issues from the moulds, and they are actually vac formed into, in particular, Simon's original helmet. Can we get rid of all of this? Of course we can. That is possible. Do we? Certainly don't recommend it. I think we do have a shiny. Yeah, we do a shiny backing cap where we've removed these details, but to me this is what makes ours so special. I mean, back in the day, all of these details were things that you couldn't get, and it's rather difficult to replicate that. So the fact that that's on there shows that it's from screen used, and when you remove that, it just kind of starts to lose a bit of its soul, in my opinion. Yeah, if you are new to this and you've ordered a helmet and received it, and then you think it's all crushed and it's been really badly made, then don't worry about it. That is really what you're looking for in an RS helmet.
Well, it's how well made it is that it's exactly like the original.
I've got my glasses on, that ain't gonna work.
It's your hat, isn't it? That's the problem.
Here we can see Dan hard at work. What are you doing, Dan?
Nothing. Developing the scout blasters. We're making little cores for the nozzles. You like your little core nozzle, don't you?
You know I do.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, so we did have some ideas for videos, and we made some stuff, and nothing's really going to be finished for this week's stuff. So what stuff's and what's made? I don't know. Let's start again. So there's an awful lot of stuff happening this week. I mean, we're always busy, but the time to make video is really at a premium for this week. So I've not really got that much to show you. So what I thought I'd do is just give you a bit of an update of where we're at with some of the commissions that we've got on the go at the moment, which are these Snowtroopers here. So hopefully by the time this is actually going out, those are all going to be with their new owners, and I'll be happy and they'll be happy. I've got this reel. I know it looks really cool when you see them like this. Let me just get this again. I've got 6 of them lined up. Now you might have 2 questions on that. One, why have you got all 6 of them there and they're all here and you didn't just make one and send it out? And think the answer to that is we've been waiting on a certain part. So in this case, we've been waiting for the dusters. In fact, right now I'm waiting on some of the sets of boot straps to finish the boots off, and then these are all going to be complete, and then they will all go. But I can't. And we usually get to this stage where we've got a lot built but not quite finished. And I think I've got this real OCD thing where just when I see them all together, I really like it. But anyway, they're done, and by the time you're seeing this video, these have gone. Gotta love the Snowtroopers. Gotta love the Snowtroopers. Right, Paul, I've got 3 little words to say to you. KFC.
I know.
Dan.
Yeah.
Do your cholesterol levels and diabetes allow you to eat KFC? While we were looking at this, we didn't see this. So there you go. Snowtroopers. As you can see, we've still got the Rotocaster machine here. So we're now, I don't know, 6 weeks into the new year, and the machine's still here, and we're not up and running with it. Purely because we're too busy. Smile? Now.